It is the 12th of July, which means it's time to share the cards I made for the Joy of Blue collaboration, which is all about playing or crafting with the color blue. Hey guys, it's Beth. Welcome. Since it is the 12th, it is time for the Joy of Blue collaboration share. This is a collaboration hosted by Sarah, who is crafting and relaxing here on YouTube, who loves the color blue, and she is just encouraging others to craft with the color blue as well. So this month I made about 20 cards, and again, I was focusing on scrap paper. Hopefully I can get, only one more month and I can be done with the blue scraps. And I just kind of made a variety of cards, and I did use up some stickers, so that's good. And I also am still working on using up some of the embellishments I made a few months ago using blue scrap. So these are 3.5 by 5 inch cards. I have a bunch of these envelopes and realized I need to really start doing these size cards for certain card projects depending on where they're going to go. So I thought these as thank you cards could go in with the red, white, and blue soldier veteran thank you cards that I just made. Since they're not going through the mail, I know you can mail this size, but I always worry that it's going to get lost. So so I just made these as thank you, thinking that maybe I could include them in with the red, white, and blue ones that I send for soldiers and veterans. If you haven't seen that video, it is a process video. It will be linked below. But I just took my 3.5 by 5 inch card base, added some scraps here, one of the embellishments I made. This one, I did the same thing. This was like one solid blue piece for the background. And then this is a chipboard piece that I did some paint pouring on. My daughters and I did last year. So I just kind of layered it up. This was another one of those paper flower embellishments I made, and then just used 2 blue scraps to create the map behind it. And then this one is just a cut apart card that I had in my stash. Not even sure who it's from. Simple Stories, maybe? Not sure. And then I just added some green vellum behind it to help it stand out a little bit, and then just used some turquoise scraps behind it. So the rest of the cards are A2, so they're 4.25 by 5.5. And again, was just focusing on scraps. I had brought in a light blue mat here, and then did a couple of layers of blue cardstock to go behind my flower embellishment here. And then these strips just say, hey, hello, heyo, hi, all kind of hello sentiments. So I just said, just saying hello in whatever form you want. This one I brought in a scrap of paper and some green vellum, and then a vinyl sticker that I had made using vinyl scraps, and then just made it a happy birthday to you. This one used some like scripture type scraps that I had. I just kind of grouped them together like in strips on the background and added hello and another little flower embellishment. This one used an ATC that was made by one of my subscribers, Tracy Money. She made this last year and sent it to me, and so I was so excited to be able to use it. It says hello dear, and there's like a lot of shimmer on there, which is cool. So even with the shimmer, I feel like it's still a masculine card. So I just added 2 like turquoise kind of marbly scraps here with another a greenish strip that kind of went behind it. And the next bunch focuses on some stickers that I got. I've had them before. They come from a Boys Town. You know, they send you sometimes you get address labels or notepads. Boys Town will send, like, they used to send Norman Rockwell stickers, and I love Norman Rockwell. And I've had these before, and I think I've used them in a previous Joy of Blue collab maybe last year. And I think I got these, I don't know where they came from. I don't know if they came from my dad's stuff or what, but I got another round, so I decided to use them. So here I just grouped 3. Oh, these are not A2. These are mini slimlines. So they are 3.5 by 6. And just grouped 3 of them and added a thinking of you sentiment. Same thing this time. I just added another scrap of turquoise behind it. This one I did just a strip of the paper going all the way across. So 3 that way, and then there were some bigger ones, and so I decided to group those together and just kind of layered up some cardstock, added a high sentiment. And now we're back to A2. So these were 4, again, of the smaller size, so I just kind of grouped them in a grid, layered up some scraps and a thinking of you sentiment. And then this one I just kind of used by itself and just added in some vinyl circle dots. And then I did use one sketch, Operation Right Home sketch number 25. And again, it's just a grid. And then in most of them I added either embellishments on some of the rectangular pieces or here in the center. This is one of the blue flowers that I had made a few months ago, so I just added it there. And then on a few of these I stamped Thinking of You directly onto the bottom of the card. This one I used one of my Norman Rockwell stickers. Here I just added 2 of the same colored blue layered flowers. And then this one's a little weird. I was trying to use up like these UK scraps I had, so I added it in here, and then I decided to go ahead and make it birthday. So I found a sticker in my stash that said Age to Perfection, so I decided to use it up. This was just a random stamped image that I had in my stash, and so I fussy cut it out, added it on the plain gray, and then thought it needed something else, so I added a dark navy star to kind of go in with that navy panel there. There's a lot going on this one. I kind of pulled in some yellow with the blue scraps here, added a die cut thanks at the bottom and little birdhouse sticker, and this one actually came in a sticker of the day calendar from years ago. And then this last one again with the grid. This is one of the Sweet Critters stamps from Not Too Shabby Shop that I had stamped already in my stash. So I put her on there, added some white hearts to balance her out, and then a hello die cut. And all of my cards do have scraps on the inside to help use those up. So these are my 20 cards using blue, like I said, trying to work through my blue scrap stash. There are other participants linked in the description box below, so please be sure to go check them out and to see what they made with the color blue for this month as well. But I thank you guys so very much for your time and hope you all have a very crafty day.